Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing a side-by-side of two decks that were sent to me by the company Spell. They reached out maybe a week ago and asked whether or not I'd be interested in showing these two decks. And so I looked at them and I said, absolutely. So these are both on Amazon. I will leave links down below to both of these decks where you can get them. They are extremely inexpensive, high quality. Well, let's just get into it and I'll show you. The two editions, it's called the Starlight Tarot deck. And this is the gold edition. The celestial compass for those who seek to navigate the depths and unknowns within. Inspired by the vast expanse of the starry sky, this deck invites you to delve into the mysteries of your own inner cosmos. You know I love that already, right? I am all about the cosmos. And I really think this edition is going to go really good with my 13 sign astrology deck. So manifest your intentions, tap into your intuition, build confidence in your card readings. This is by Spell, and you can go to yspell.com. Says it's a 78 card deck with all major and minor arcana cards and a 200-page pocket guidebook. So it is a nice little compact, not more than what you need box, which is perfect, and I think it's beautiful. But I like gold and black together. So it's plain on the inside. And it says on the cover inside, discover the incredible wisdom of the tarot and bask in all its magic. Pretty, pretty. So it is gilded. And for me, I think on Amazon, they're $17.99 a piece. This is what the books look like, which is fabulous. Let's see, really quick. There's an introduction, divination with tarot cards, how the deck is structured, how to begin, 5 easy ways to begin your tarot reading. So it's got 5 things that you can do. Then it's got card layouts. It's got a past, present, future. For more insight, there's a bigger one. Then we've got, what is this? Just looks like different spreads. Or different explanations. Ask 3 times yes or no. Okay, it even tells you what are considered no cards, neutral cards, yes cards. So it says that yes cards are all cards apart from those listed here as no, neutral, or exception. So that's what it's got for that. Then it's got the Celtic Cross. It's got the week ahead, the month ahead, chakra spread. And then it gets into each of the card meanings. I am sorry, I have to keep on pausing because I'm having like a sneeze attack. My goodness. So it looks like it's got 1 page for the upright and then a page for the reversed. Okay, looks like it's got that. Yep. Wow. Okay, it's got that even for all the minors. Okay, this could be a great book for somebody that's wanting to start exploring or reading for the first time with reversals as well. I'm just seeing if there's anything at the back. So, quick reference meanings. Oh, it must have that at the back of each one of them. And then afterwards, educational materials and notes. So what's it say here? We have some extra educational materials that can help you learn more about tarot. Just scan the QR code to check it out. So I'm not sure if I should do that. And you can even use the QR code in order to go right to their store, which is fabulous. I like that. I think that's something new that's coming out. I mean, maybe like within the last year or so. So now we've got the Starlight Tarot Deck, Blue Edition. We've got pretty much everything the same on the back. And I'm guessing that the booklet is pretty much the same. Yeah. Okay. It looks like it's pretty much the same, just in the blue version. So we'll keep those aside. And it's got the same, I think, discover the incredible wisdom, yep, of the tarot and bask in all its magic. Okay. Yep. I will adjust the camera. And it's got a thank you for your purchase. Download your gift here. So there's a gift on the back of one of the cards. And that's probably in this deck too. Yep. Okay. I came with both of them. I'm just going to set those aside. I'll be right back. Okay. Because no matter which way I try it, with the overhead light or this light that's over here, it's just still causing glare. So I'm going to have to keep this camera like tilted and come up like this. So we've got our gold version and blue version of the Fool. Sorry if you can hear my son. I cannot decide which one I like better. I really like them both. And you know what? Maybe I don't have to decide. I mean, 2 of these decks is pretty much like the price of, still actually a little bit less than like an indie deck. So depending on what you're working with, you might want to get them in both colors. I don't know. I thought I was going to like this one better, but I really like this one too. Leave me a comment down below which one you like better. Or if you also, like me, are finding it hard to choose. I think both are beautiful. I think they did a great job on both of these. I will read out of the book too, guys. I'm sorry if you can hear doggies. I really like the orange and the red and the gold and the blue all mixed in there. I really like it. But I really like the gold and the black too, with like the browns. I really like the artwork. I think they've done a very good job with it. Okay, it felt a little bit thicker. Huh. Nudity alert. Now that is a sweet, sweet young child. I really like that. I think the sun is really pretty in that as well, in both of them. I like the color choices for both of them. I think it'd just depend on what kind of mood I'm in, which one I go for. I like that there is an option between colors for this. I like this world card. I like that it's got the astrological symbols in the corners instead of the animals. I like that. Makes it very clear. Well, makes it very clear for someone that is an astrologer that knows the symbols, right? Isn't that just fabulous? He kind of reminds me of Edward from Twilight, except for his hair's not quite as slicked back as Edward's is. Is it just me, or did you see that too? That's great. Look at these lovely ladies. Beautiful. The dogs keep looking at me. Sully's staring at me from the top of the stairs because it's almost dinner time. He's like, Mom, stop recording. Just a little bit longer, Bubba. The joys of furry parenthood, right? 7 of Wands. I really am enjoying this artwork. Really enjoying it. Especially for how inexpensive these decks are. And gilding. I like the color of the guidebook pages too. It's not so harsh on the eyes. And there's even like gilding on. Like gold stamping on like almost every single card. Even just in little ways, just in the stars and stuff and in the titles. And of course on the backs. I wish it were so cut and dry on what I liked better. I've been going back and forth. I seriously don't know. I honestly thought it was going to be this one. But I don't know. I really like the oranges in this. Really. It's a little bit something different. You know what? I haven't even been paying attention. Is that the first? No, I'm a little bit darker skin, a little bit darker. Yeah, darker. Okay, so far, it was a little bit darker. I mean, it's definitely still more white, but we do have some darker skin tones, which I like. Hopefully we'll see more, you know, throughout the deck as we progress. Yeah, see? I like the different hair colors and stuff that are in this also. So we do see a little bit of a blended family here, which is nice. Page of Cups. That's kind of different. Usually it's coming from the side, but it's coming from below. Does it usually come from below? The hand? I thought the hand came from the side. I could be wrong. Trying to think of what to pair with these. I mean, pretty much any black and white will go with this one. But this one, and other things too, but this one, I don't know. Leave me some ideas down below on decks that you think would pair really good with these. I'm like trying to think, but I'm like drawing a blank. My astrology deck would go good with it. What else? I like all the red over here. I also like that we've got knights that are also female and pages that are male. I haven't even paid attention as to whether or not that's the same in all of these. I think I also reordered these decks. Let me look really quick. So first we have wands, swords, sorry about Oliver, cups, and then pentacles. Okay, I did, because I usually do cups. Well, I do wands, cups, swords, and then pentacles. That's so pretty. Gosh, these are really pretty. Beyond the colors of these, I really like the line work of the art. I like the characters. And I am seeing diversity in this as well, which I like. You know what? Even on this card, I like that, you know, normally on the Four of Pentacles, she's far away from the town, or they are. The person that's sitting is usually far away from the town. That's not the case here. She could be in her big villa, right? Or big townhouse and overlooking the town, but it still looks like she's in the town, that she hasn't separated herself. I really like this depiction, because this feels like she is comfortable, but confident. You know what I mean? And frugal, of course. I mean, but you can't get to that kind of wealth, I don't think, without understanding, like, the pitfalls and where you got to be careful when you're investing and stuff like that. Oh, I like that. I really like that. I really like the stars that are in this. Almost like daydreaming, that 7 was. Yeah. Daddy just came home, so they're happy. Beautiful. Oliver's talking. So there you go, guys. I might try to add on to this later. I do have to go right now, but I'm going to have to sit and think about. This one is a little bit easier to match up with stuff. This one, I have to really think about it. I really, really love the colors in this one too, though. I think it's beautiful. I like all the bluey. I mean, it is the blue version, right? But I really like it. They both do have, even though it's the same artwork other than the colors, it also goes to show how much color can change like a feel. This one feels more subdued. This one feels more, feels not more alive, but like more energy. There's more energy in the more colors, you know. It feels more upbeat a little bit with like the orange being more like opportunity, the red being more like power and authority, the blue really being about like communication and even emotions, right? So I really like them both. So this one really makes me think of very much prosperity. So yeah, anywho, thank you for spending this time with me, and I will probably be adding more to this with a couple of deck pairings. Okay, so one of the decks that I thought that might go with both of these, or at least one of these, we'll see, but I'm thinking maybe both, is the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. This is something that I admittedly have not even worked with yet. So I want to, but we will see. But you know what? I actually like that, and I think it looks good with both of them. Let me do this. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just like all over it today. Oh. So hopefully, I'm just looking for whether or not the color combinations will work. And I think it definitely works better with this one. Maybe it just depends on what card comes out also on here on the Alchemy deck. Yeah, because it definitely looks like it works better with this one. And it looks like it would work really nicely with it. So that is the Wild Unknown Alchemy. And this is clearly all over the place. So let's take a look at another deck. So another one I thought of is the Tree of Life Oracle deck. Like I said, I'm just going through these aesthetically to see. And pretty much like I had thought, I think that it's going to be so much easier to pair decks with this one than this one. But gosh, I really love the colors. It's just about finding the right decks. Maybe it's just a black and white. I bet you a black and white will go really good with just this one also. Or if you've got one that's blue-based. Another blue-based deck. Yeah. What do you guys think? All right. Let's try something different. Okay, so this one is the Golden Future Oracle deck. Like I said, I think they go with this one. But I'm struggling with this deck. With this one, with the colors. I think these all look beautiful. Also because of the gold here in the band, it automatically kind of goes with whatever goes here. But these kind of look too busy. So I think we're going to have to do, for this particular deck, a very pared down color palette. At least for the aesthetics. Yeah, see, I really like that. That one doesn't look bad either. But there's a lot of gold in this one. Yeah, like that. I don't really care for that. Let me know in the comments if you can think of some decks that you think might go with this. I think the themes actually would go really well together. But And I think these look really good together. Really good. Okay. So let's try a different one. So this one is Raise Your Vibration Oracle. And I definitely like this right here. Because I really like the orange tones that are in this deck. Yeah, struggling with this deck too. I think, obviously, the messages and stuff, I think this could work with pretty much anything, but let's try something different. Okay, so this one is the Soul Mirror Oracle. That, I'm not hating that. I am not hating that. But this is a more subdued, limited color palette, which I think works for this, for both of these decks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's bad at all, actually. I think that would work. I think the themes, like I'm saying, most of these Oracle decks would work in theme with any tarot, really. It's just about the aesthetics for me. See, I like that. Both of them. I like them both. I do like this better. I think these colorations are better. But with a limited palette, I think that actually looks pretty good, because then you're getting all of your vibrant colors in just one deck. So imagine having that on either side, right? With this as your focal point. I think that could actually work. Let's try just a couple more. Oh, I don't think I did that. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Even looks kind of similar. Page of Wands with Gratitude. And one last one. Knight of Wands with Forgiveness. Yeah, I could see that too. This hasty choices that we make sometimes, right? That hasty energy. Okay. Let's try something. Okay, so this is from the From Roots to Blooms Oracle. I definitely think this deck would work with either of them. Yeah. If it's out of your hands, don't keep it in your head. I love that. I love this deck. Yes. Simple but profound. Take a deep breath. Yeah. With the Four of Cups. Yeah, I definitely think this one would work. I have one other deck, too, I'm thinking about. The other one I was thinking of was the Magic and Mediums Oracle. I don't have the full deck here because I have been using it in my yearly cards. But I actually do think that works with both of them. Because you do have pretty much gold in every single one of these as well. And there's gold pretty much between white and gold in each of these. And black, of course. So, Definitely goes with this, but I do think it goes with that too. What do you guys think? This is probably my favorite thus far. And this artwork, there's a lot of white space or cream space in comparison to this, which I think is a nice contrast. And a lot of black space over here. So I think it works. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Let me just set this aside. Let's see how well this shuffles, because they're both pretty much going to shuffle the same. Let me take those off because my rings are kind of loose today because it's kind of chilly down here. So my hands aren't quite as swelled. Did you see that jump? Oh my goodness gracious. Shuffle's really good. No, nothing is sticking. I haven't tried. I don't know if I can ruffle this or not. We shall see. These are kind of thick, it feels like. No, they're definitely stiff. I mean, but that works perfectly well. And the side shuffle kind of thing works really well as well. So you can do it that way too. But let's draw a few out. See how it reads in the book. All right. Well, there's one. Give me 2 more cards, please. Wow, this is interesting. Let me get a little bit closer. Make sure you can see all those good enough. I think so. Okay, good enough. All right, where's the books? What did I do with the books? All right, so let's find the Knight of Wands. Oops. Where's my glasses? All right. So there's one whole page for the upright and a whole page for the reversed. This writing is quite tiny, guys. Upright keywords: courageous, energetic, charming, hero, rebellious, hot-tempered, free spirit. The Knight of Wands represents adventure, pursuit, and passion. This card signifies the asker may be in a period where they are charging ahead with a creative project. Explore the horizons that exist outside of your comfort zone. Upright love meaning is fearless, courageous lover, difficult to commit, rash, erratic relationship. Upright career meaning: passion and energy for work, brave decisions, new business favored. Upright financial meaning or finances meaning: sudden influx of money, using finances for travel, and expanding horizons. So it's wonderful that it gives you 3 different love, career, and finances meanings. The Knight of Wands can also indicate travel and the urge for adventure. It is time to embrace spontaneity and fearlessness. If travel is not possible, the asker is encouraged to try new activities and break free from their routine. Now, in reverse, it says, reverse keywords: arrogant, reckless, impatient, lack of self-control, passive, volatile, and domineering. The Knight of Wands reversed can signify the asker has a buildup of creative energy and motivation, but feels confused about how to best channel it. So, reverse love meaning: running from commitment, impatient, unstable relationship. Reverse career meaning, lacking direction in career, rushing through jobs, and unreliable work. Reverse finances meaning, over confident about money, wasting funds, and financial loss. This card also indicates the asker has worked hard on themselves internally. Now is the time to apply the lessons that they have learned to move ahead in their life. Look for answers within and see how this wisdom can help navigate the impasses that may be encountered. Okay, then we've got our 7 of Pentacles. And let's see. I think Pentacles was in the beginning, wasn't it? Okay, no, they do once. I'm getting it confused. I've gotten so many decks in for review. I'm getting it confused with the one I just did. Where are you? Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Oh, here we go. If you want to see. Upright. Harvest, rewards, results, growth, progress, perseverance, patience, planning. The 7 of Pentacles represents long-term vision, sustainability, and assessment. This card indicates that the asker has been cultivating their goods through hard work and determination. Upright love meaning, putting work into love. Friendship turns to romance. Upright career meaning, progressing to goals, evaluating progress. Upright finances meaning, putting in effort to finances, slow and steady investment. The 7 of Pentacles is an invitation to project a long-term vision. Remember, the best rewards come from sustained effort over time as opposed to quick wins. The asker may feel that not enough progress has been made. Okay, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Unfinished work, procrastination, low effort, waste, lack of growth, setbacks, impatience, lack of reward. The 7 of Pentacles reversed may indicate that the asker has not been receiving a return on the investment that they put in to a project, job, or relationship. The energy and resources that they provided have not reaped the harvest that they envisioned. Reverse love meaning, no result from love, can't force love. Reverse career meaning, no results in work efforts, stagnant career. Reversed finances meaning is losses, little financial compensation. There is no doubt that you are worried about money right now. You may have to abandon a project due to financial problems, or perhaps you have borrowed too much or taken out a large loan. And then 8 of Pentacles, obviously, is the next page. Skill, talent, craftsmanship, quality, high standards, expertise, mastery, commitment, dedication, and accomplishment. The 8 of Pentacles represents mastery, learning new skills, and honing a craft. This card encourages the asker to further their education or skills in their industry or to immerse themselves in their craft. Upright love meaning, achieved relationship goal, cultivating relationship. Upright career meaning, dedication, promotion, developing skills, and showing talents. Upright finances meaning is financial rewards, becoming financially independent. The 8 of Pentacles reminds the asker that they are more than capable of building a career that is both emotionally and financially satisfying. This card is a positive sign to follow through with their goals. 8 of Pentacles, reversed. So the reverse is lack of quality, rushed job, bad reputation, lack of motivation, mediocrity, laziness, low skill, dead-end job. Your impatience and desire to take the easy way out can create an unethical situation at work, as well as a lack of reward. Perhaps you are not satisfied with your job, or you are completely deprived of it, at the moment. Reverse love meaning, not putting effort into love, neglecting relationship. Reverse career meaning, low motivation, tedious job, low quality work. Reversed finances meaning, careless about finances and overspending. The 8 of Pentacles reversed also signifies that the asker needs to take a break and rest. They might be too fixated on their career and finances to the detriment of other areas in their life, including their spiritual connection. So to me, I am looking at this as a positive thing, just more or less showing that, very similar to another reading I just did, which is funny, that, so this might be for me, might be for one person that's watching, or it might be for several people. But I do feel like this is a very strong energy of the same as what I got the other day, or yesterday, I think. So the Knight of Wands is all about going forward, like it says, and working on that particular project, creative project, right? Or that passion project. The next one is the Seven of Pentacles, like putting in that work and then, you know, having faith that you have planted the seeds of what you need to, as far as that goes. But then the Eight of Pentacles is about continuing to work on that project, continuing to, like if you're a tarot reader, continuing to study up, continuing to do the work, like for instance, the past life stuff that we're doing. It's a process, right? The first time you do it, you might not catch everything as good, or, you know, it's a process, learning the right process for you. So you got to keep on working on that skill, more or less. Or if it's a product that you're, you know, trying to launch in your business, you're halfway there. Just keep on working, because this is a positive sign that you are on the right track, right? So just keep on working towards what it is that you desire, and you really just can't go wrong with that. So personally, I really like these decks, especially for like $17.99 on Amazon. I will say I do prefer this edition, just because, and I love this edition, but I like to pair things, and this is a little bit more difficult for me to pair with the decks that I have. So that's why I would kind of love to hear your thoughts on what decks that you have in your collection that might actually pair up with this really nicely, thinking about the different artwork and all that. But this one, I found this a lot easier to pair up. Sorry, I'm just like so close up. I found this version, a lot more easier, like I said, to pair up with other decks. But I think that the book is fabulous for beginners and advanced alike, because if you want to use the book, you can use the book. It's a wonderful resource, and it's just tiny. And I also like the coloring of the book. It's like easier on the eyes for me. So that white on can be like painful for my eyes sometimes. So this is much softer. I like the coloring. I like the bling. I like the gold bling. So there you go. I will be putting a link down below to where you can obtain both of these that are now available on Amazon. Thank you to Weisball for reaching out to me, for showing these decks. I think they're wonderful decks. I think they're high quality. The shuffle was good for what they are, because they're a little bit thicker, a little bit stiffer. They've got to be worked on a little bit in order to loosen that up. But I could still, you know, shuffle them, which is saying a lot, because my hands are not the strongest. The size is perfect. It's your regular basic tarot size. The gilding is not sharp. It's very high quality for $17.99. So thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you have found this useful to you. And I am sending you love always.